Hey guys, it's your favorite co-host, Alap here. I wanted to remind you about our Patreon page. We just launched it a couple weeks ago, patreon.com/playablepod. If you can support us, we'd love to get a little more funding so we can get merchandise and do live shows. And I'm working on the Playable Podcast's feature-length film script, so I'm going to need funding for that. So please give us support if you can. We're also on social media all over the place, Twitter and Instagram, @Playable Podcast. We're on Facebook as well. Check us out. Please, if you haven't subscribed already, subscribe to the show and leave us a nice review on iTunes. Give us 5 stars, and we will give you more awesome shows. That's the exchange that you get here. Anyway, that's all those things you have to do and be reminded of. The only thing you have left to do is enjoy the show.
Pay attention, creepy weirdo.
I would like a strong, powerful woman to protect me.
He'll fight for America.
Hip, Poopy Square. The Playable Characters Podcast. Hey, everybody. This is another episode of the Playable Characters Podcast.
Piece of pee.
PCP.
Piece of pee.
PCP.
What's
Piece of
up,
pee.
guys? All right, enough.
Doing well. Oh, I just realized last week we didn't say where we were sitting.
We didn't.
Oh, I'm so apologies. We were sitting.
Very
Do
confused.
you want to go over last week's seating arrangement real quick?
No.
And then I'll just do it.
Okay.
Brian was sitting, and to his left was Calvin, and across from Calvin was me.
Right. And
Now it's a little different.
Little different. Olip's to my right.
Yeah.
Calvin
and
is
Calvin's
to
to
my
my right.
right,
So sorry to change it up for you guys who are
Keeping
normal
score at home.
listeners. Yeah. This is pretty awkward. I'm sure, spatially in your minds, it's kind of messed
But,
up right now. But
real fans of the show may know, hey, why are Calvin and Olip on the same mic? Because
don't tell them that. It's a
Oh,
movie
okay.
magic kind of thing.
it is.
You mean why we were on different mics, but also linked arm in arm?
Yeah.
We'll
Because
take a picture. Check our
look this.
Instagram, guys.
We're linked arm in arm. Like,
Instagram.com/Calvin and Olip.
Actually, can we do
forever.
this for the rest of the podcast?
we can do that. Yeah.
Okay. We have.
You have a very pointy elbow.
It's spelled.
That's not his elbow.
Is that your elbow, or are you happy to see me?
Guys,
Okay.
That's
sorry.
that's inappropriate because of the guests we have today.
Oh, right. We have mushroom royalty here.
Freaking royalty is here. I'm so excited. Let's just bring him in. Let's introduce
Not
him.
one princess.
2 freaking
2 princesses.
Who gets to hang out with more than one princess first? Any princess. We have 2 here today. Please welcome Princess Peach
Hello.
and Princess Daisy.
Hey everyone.
Hey, how are you,
We're
ladies?
so
We're
good.
very good today.
I appreciated that
you.
you did fulfill Princess Peach's request for a red carpet.
Yes.
It was very
Yes, that was
considerate
very nice.
of you.
Thank you.
No problem. Last minute, we got one.
Apologies, we couldn't get the fresh rose petals for you guys to walk on. We just couldn't.
Fine. Not every place can accommodate
Peach,
us. It's
Peach
totally
doesn't even like
fine.
her feet touching the ground.
No,
Really?
usually I just hover wherever I want to go.
That is true.
With
How
a lot
do
of-
you do that?
It's the dress, really. It's just dress magic. If I spin it enough, I get enough airlift. It works out really well. It's
Yeah.
also great for just beating people up.
Yeah. So, did you about the dress? Did you know you could hover before, or was that you found that dress? You're like, whoa, I can hover now. I'm never taking this thing off.
Well, you know how in puberty you discover things
Sure.
and you're not really sure as to what date that it happened. There was one day where I was just like, I'm twirling like a motherfucker.
Oh my goodness.
So this is from puberty. Wow.
So Peach she's real.
Usually it's pretty traumatic
keeps
for
it
women,
real.
but that's it sounds like a plus.
No, I just hovered right off the ground and I was like, this is magic.
Yeah.
The term spinner did come from you.
Yep.
Look at that. So you guys seem like great friends. That's good. That's nice.
Best friends.
That's so good because a lot of
Oh.
times
We are.
we talk to a lot of people in your industry and they seem like they're friends, quote unquote, on camera, but they're not. But you guys actually seem like you like each other, and that's
Oh,
we
yeah.
make each other better.
I think our fans would love to know that.
Yeah.
Actually,
Yeah.
We
Well, she was living next door in a neighboring kingdom.
Uh-huh.
Some things happened with her family that we don't have to get into. So she moved in with me.
What happened? Now?
We'd love to get into them if you are.
well, there's a reason why I work so hard, and that's just because, when you start from the bottom and you get to the top,
I was
Yeah.
already
you don't
at the top,
you
so-
appreciate
So you're the bottom level princess? Is that what you're
well
Daisy's Drake.
I like
Okay.
it's little known. It's not very well known, but I actually was adopted into royalty.
Oh.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So when you come from humble beginnings, you really appreciate everything you get.
Yeah.
saying? Was
you're
it a
given.
Moses situation where they found you by the river or something like that?
Yeah.
Well, I was being raised by a family of toadstools.
How is that? That seems like it might be kind of fun.
It was
seem
really
laid back.
it was really fun. It's probably the reason I'm really kind of still into butt stuff because
Yeah,
Did
definitely.
you say bud stuff or
butt
stuff?
because they're kind of
butt
like
stuff.
like
Olive,
butt
come
plugs. You know,
They do look like little butt plugs.
They do.
that's probably. I would say that's the only like negative thing is that I'm
Is that a
into
negative though? It depends on
maybe
it depends,
a little
I'm
bit.
fine with it.
it depends
personally,
on the
but
party
okay.
we're at.
Yeah.
But other than that, like it was a
Depends
pretty
on what mini game we're playing.
Right.
yeah.
That's true.
It
Wow.
was not a bad upbringing, but it was tough. We were not we weren't well off. We worked really hard for what we have.
And then
You
she
know?
moved in with me, and now she doesn't have to do anything.
I don't have to do anything except for I do all of the things.
Yeah,
well,
like
for
what?
me.
Well, I mean we're currently in school right now, and I'm
Oh, that's nice.
I'm class president.
cool.
I'm also the captain of the volleyball team.
Yeah.
You know?
Wouldn't it be better for Peach to be the captain
can
since she can
float.
float? I think that might
No,
be.
I'm
she
prom
doesn't actually
queen. I
do
don't-
anything.
You're prom
though.
queen, just
Yeah.
automatically.
Well, prom princess. You have to get married to be.
Right.
prom
Come on.
Right.
Everybody knows this.
But
Is this a princess only school or is it what kind of school?
Yes.
it's
Yes.
it's like it's like a finishing school.
Right.
So
But funny enough, we're never finished. It seems.
no, we're never.
Who else
done.
goes to this school?
Yeah.
It's
It's us. It's the royal toad family.
yes.
It's a lot of mushrooms with little crowns.
Okay. Do you get excited when you see them, like Daisy? Like when you see the little toads running around?
Of course, I
Yeah.
mean, listen, Luigi's always after me, but like
Oh,
my future is with a toadstool.
You want to marry her too?
Yeah, I want to.
It's
be.
just
I want-
easy entry for the butt.
Yeah,
Okay,
and
okay.
yeah.
Once you go
and it's,
toad.
you know,
Yeah.
You always have a
You
chode.
never go. You always have a chode.
and there's also no expectation for I'm not gonna rule a mushroom kingdom, so there's no expectation for me to marry
Peach
a
has that.
plumber
Peach has it
like
all.
you.
Yeah, I got that on lock.
You've
Yeah.
got to marry a plumber.
Oh,
Otherwise, you can't rule.
You can't be the queen unless you're married to a plumber.
Oh,
Is
is,
that-
that,
Yeah.
is that in the bylaws or something?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh.
Yeah, it's well, when we separated between a monarchy and a parliament, one of the requirements was that any female heir of the monarchy would have to marry a plumber.
Well, there are so many pipes in the kingdom. It makes sense.
yeah,
It's very important.
It's a
Yeah.
union.
It's an
thing, really.
infrastructure. Yeah, it's the stability of the
Right.
kingdom.
That makes sense.
So the union requires that the king be a plumber.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
That sounds practical. I get it.
I mean, strong unions are very important. That's why
They're
America's
so
not doing so
important.
well.
Imagine going from handyman to king. It's not a bad step up.
Ima-
Not a bad
imagine
promotion.
imagine if your kingdom ran like that.
Yeah, it would be
much
totally different.
Yeah.
It'd be way better.
Yeah.
Your shitty subways would would work a lot better.
heard
I mean, I
pretty
think we
bad
should
today.
replace them with pipes. I've always been.
Oh, can you imagine
Pro
that? That'd be
pipe.
great.
It'd be great. Pipes are
Oh,
instantaneous. I'd be all into it.
Right?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
some warp.
There's no like, oh, sorry, this is delayed because there's a question box on the tracks. You know, it's so
this
rude.
pipe doesn't
You know what
work
else?
anymore.
Well,
You know what else your subways could use that our world has? Theme music.
Oh yeah.
I always loved that.
Yes.
I've always been curious. Who composes that theme music? Is that like something? Do you have like a royal court that
You've
does
always
that?
you've
or-
always wanted that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That's my question.
The vines just sing it down the tubes.
Yeah. And the
They've
stars.
just always done it, and yeah,
the star. It's more of a universe gifting us that music.
because we're
Beautiful.
so cool.
It's the
That
the
you are.
symbiosis of the kingdom that we live in.
Well,
it
that's
just
great, man.
it just
I wish-
echoes through the tubes and
it's fucking heaven there.
yeah.
It's pretty
We
nice.
just have kids playing shitty music and old men playing like violins on the subway. Sometimes
Yeah.
it's not very good.
Yeah, we took one of those to get here. It was showtime.
Oh yes.
Showtime.
That's not fun.
Showtime.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we
not
witnessed
fun.
that.
Yes.
It was okay.
Did you like banish them from like?
We tried to, but funny enough, we don't have jurisdiction here.
Oh, I
No.
figured
Yeah.
you tried. They just
Yeah.
laughed at you.
Yeah.
I did think maybe it was a secret play for Bowser to kidnap you again, but
Always, everything is a secret.
We were going to
place
talk
for
about
Bowser to
that.
kidnap.
That's one of the
Yeah.
biggest things. We've had a few people from the Mushroom
We had
Kingdom.
Bowser on the show,
We had
actually,
Bowser
yeah.
on. We had Pauline. We had
Mhm.
Anthony Mario, their older brother.
Mhm.
But what is it with you and Bowser? Is there a thing there? You're always getting quote unquote kidnapped. Let's be honest there.
that's a great quote unquote. Is
Daisy,
exactly
Don't blame
it.
the
She
victim.
puts-
I'm not
by
blaming,
saying
I'm
there's
No,
a thing.
you can
No,
blame
it's
the
totally-
victim. Okay, we're really trying to work on her self-esteem and try and get out of this trap.
You heard it here, listeners. We can blame the victim.
This is in this case.
I was very excited.
Okay.
about it.
Let me just say, it's like I always say, you don't know your true value until you get kidnapped.
Okay.
And so Mario and I,
Like ransom wise? What does that mean?
well, Mario and I have this on again, off again relationship. You know, he always wants to spend time with his family, and I want to be queen and hover, and he just doesn't want to marry me. So in order to get him back in my good graces, I gotta get Bowser to come over and take me on a little vacay.
So it is kind of planned.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't say that.
You're
to
like,
Mario.
I'm out here on the balcony all by myself.
She's
Well,
already-
on
she already
vacation
has
on the
herself
beach,
tied
I'm
up.
having a good time. I've wandered down.
She's already tired.
Usually I bring some rope with me just to
good.
just at least to leave behind.
Yeah.
You know?
Right.
And Bowser's cool to spend time with.
He seemed. We
He's
like him
got
on
a
the
lot of
podcast.
cannons, which
Yeah.
are fun.
You like it?
He's got a lot of friends that look just like him,
Yeah.
which I appreciate that level of narcissism,
Sure.
obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to tell her, that she's a beautiful, strong woman, and she doesn't
you.
need Luigi or Bowser to make you
Well,
feel better.
Honestly, preferably, if it wasn't for the bylaws in our parliament, I would like Dr. Mario because he is a doctor. Every woman wants to marry a doctor, right?
Oh, look at
Yeah.
that.
I do have to ask though, was there ever any problems because Mario had to save you once, Daisy? Did that cause any strife in your friendship?
There was a bad year.
It
Yeah,
was.
there was a bad
It's a we
year.
don't talk about that.
We don't talk
it
about
was-
Can you talk about it just a little bit?
Dark year.
we try not to revisit it between us, but I mean we will talk about it with you guys.
Yeah.
It was a rough time for me.
Mhm.
Also because I don't like being rescued. Okay, I'm an agent of change and power.
Yeah,
And
she's
That's
very,
true because you only have to be rescued once. I've
Yeah,
noticed that.
she's
Yeah.
very quote unquote empowered. I don't know what that's like, but it works for her.
I don't like being rescued. I like doing my own rescuing, being my own rescue ranger.
I
Right.
love being rescued. It's my favorite pastime.
It seems like it. Yeah.
I'm not into that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you love the whole sub-dom thing.
I
You've
do.
read all of the 50 Shades
I
books.
do love those
You
books.
love it.
They're so good.
Is it 50 Shades of Pink where you're from though?
Yeah.
Okay.
That sounds like a joke.
You start with excellent.
But you know what? That time did teach me that, always put my friends before any love interest for one.
Mhm.
And two, sometimes it is okay to ask people for help.
Yeah.
So,
That's nice.
Now,
And I have to ask, so what was you like? Because you were kidnapped by a space alien, so that's not even a turtle. Was
Yeah.
that weird?
It was
I would think
it-
so.
it was really weird. Because especially living in the kingdom that we are from, that this was something I had never experienced. I didn't know how to interact with them, or what their language was, or what it is they even really wanted from me.
I have a question because I read a few books about aliens.
Yes.
And is there a hybrid program? Are they trying to make a hybrid between humans and aliens? That's what I've read.
Oh,
in
that
the
was
books.
definitely their purpose.
Yeah. Were they making you hold like
Um,
babies and stuff?
Which
they did
works
a
for
lot-
because you're already into butt stuff.
Right. They were
probing,
they
yeah.
they did do a lot of tests on me. Again, this is not something we talk about a lot.
Yeah.
But it was there was a lot of medical testing to see if our genes were compatible, I will
Yeah.
say.
Honestly-
Wow.
I lost a lot of blood.
Honestly-
I lost a lot of blood. And I'm still missing a big toe. So
What the still?
but I'm still captain of the volleyball team. So you
Oh,
guys,
wow, that's amazing.
it's true.
Have you replaced the toe with like a wooden toe
Still
or something?
trying
like
to
that?
find it.
No, it's
No.
fine.
Is that Mario Galaxy? Am I which Daisy's when she got, or who's the other one?
Oh, there's Rosalina.
Rosalina.
Right. Yeah. I want to.
That
Do you
bitch.
get?
Oh,
Oh.
No,
Let's
I'm-
hear it. Let's hear
No,
it.
she's great.
No, she's
you're
awful.
you're
We
really
always
way
disagree
too.
on this point.
I mean, she's working really hard.
She seems
Is she in
nice.
school
How
with you
could you
guys?
not respect her?
I mean, because she works and you don't have to. You can just get kidnapped.
Well,
Yeah.
People will pay attention
You're okay
to
with
you.
me working.
Well, I like you anyway. I mean, I love you. You're like a sister to me. We don't always have to agree to get along.
All right.
I
How many times
agree.
have you and Rosalina crossed paths?
More times than I would prefer.
Mm.
Too many times.
Yeah.
And she feels like she's so exciting and shiny and no.
She has those things going around her all the time. What are they
Yeah,
called?
no.
The loop.
And she also spins a lot too, so she's kind of biting her
Yeah,
style.
I'm the original hover. I don't know what she's thinking stealing that branding, but
Well, I
you
don't
have a
want
heart
to.
of
I don't
gold,
want to.
Days. You really do.
I do want to tell you something that
Breaking news.
Is this?
Rosalina and I have been playing tennis together.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Damn.
Breaking news.
Mm-mm.
How do you
Yeah.
feel, Peach? How do you feel about that?
I feel very betrayed.
I'm sorry.
But also, I don't blame you because my tennis game is pretty good. So
yes, that's it.
It's true.
That's it. That's why we started
I'm-
playing tennis together.
Are you playing against each other or are you playing with each other?
We're just,
Oh,
we're
what do you
just
mean by that?
practice
Just
partners,
just
you
a
know?
question. Just a question.
You said that's
Do you know
very
how tennis
creepy.
works?
I don't know.
We're just practice partners,
okay,
you know,
all
for the
right.
next tennis game. We want to be ready.
Yeah, like you play doubles.
Yeah,
For the
exactly.
next Mario and Sonic Olympic game. You never know when
Exactly.
it's coming.
Yeah.
No one knows. Okay.
So how do you feel about go-karting? Because I know you guys
Yeah.
go-kart together a lot.
Love it.
yeah, we love.
We have
driving.
the need for speed.
Yeah. Fast and the Furious are some of our favorite movies.
Really?
Yes.
You get that in the Mushroom Kingdom?
absolutely. We do. We get our own version of it.
Are you more of a Vin Diesel or a Rock?
What?
Are you more like a Vin Diesel fan or a Rock fan? For the
Well,
Fast
because
and
in the
Furious?
Mushroom Kingdom, we don't have the Rock.
Oh, who do you
We
have?
have the Toad.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
And he's a star.
He's the
Is he a big buff toad,
He
I
came
guess?
in the 5th installment,
Right.
so but he's definitely a favorite.
I'm surprised they still have that many in the Mushroom Kingdom. We have like 8 of them here too,
Yeah.
and they have them all in the Mushroom Kingdom. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Wow.
What's the name of those? Because there's a slight difference, right? Is it still Fast and the Furious, like Mushroom Edition, or like Mushroom Drift?
Yeah, it's Fast and Furious Mushroom Drift. How did you
Okay.
guess? That's amazing. Yeah, absolutely.
Good job, Kelly.
Yeah, those are some of our faves.
You mentioned Luigi a couple times. Now, obviously, you're Mario's. I'm not gonna say you're Mario's girl. He's your
We don't.
We're
We're
an
trying to
That's what-
change that
Yeah.
dire.
right. So, like, has Luigi ever been in the picture, or have you guys ever? I
Well,
don't know.
He's taller. I mean,
he's taller.
ladies like tall men.
Yeah, and that's a problem. I usually like him stocky. You've seen Bowser.
Right.
You
Yeah,
know,
yeah,
I
yeah.
like him a little. Toads as well. It's all kind of like a stocky. Luigi's really the only one who's like slender.
Right.
And
That's
this
true.
is not really my.
Yeah.
I'm not into that as much.
So you and him have never had a.
No, also there's the whole. I mean, me and Days are into some weird stuff, but like, ideally, if I married Mario, Luigi would be my brother-in-law, and I'm
Right.
just not kicking that way, you know.
Have you tried to make Mario jealous by maybe trying to marry Luigi, and so you can get to be queen faster, maybe something?
No, I got the whole Bowser thing going on. I'm
Oh,
good
right,
with
yeah,
that, you know. I don't really need Luigi as much as you'd think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No one
Yeah.
does, unfortunately.
No one really
Poor
does.
guy. Daisy, anything there between you and Luigi, or?
Or the space alien?
Yeah, I mean him and Waluigi. I can't really, get them away from me fast enough.
Yeah.
Right.
But they've tried. Yeah.
We had Wario and Waluigi's mom on the podcast last week, actually. So, and she told us a bit about
Mariana, do you know her? At
that.
all?
Mariana Luigi.
She's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they're all nice. They're all nice people.
The
But they're
the
not for
Wah
me. I
family
told-
is
you know-
fine.
Daisy, we had a
The-
fan. We had a fan question
Sure.
from Michael, from one of our fans, Michael Hawes. What's the deal with you being an evolved reptile archaeologist in the Super Mario Brothers movie? What was up with that?
well,
Any?
Was that an accurate portrayal of you in the movie?
I am going to probably study archaeology
Wow.
fairly soon, so it's not wrong. I like to think of myself as a Renaissance woman. I will do it all, and if it interests me, I'm going to give it a try. And archaeology is amazing.
Yeah, I mean, you're surrounded by dinosaurs, kind of, with Bowser and his Koopalings.
Well,
so
and it's also like you dig up a lot of stuff when you're building those tubes.
Yeah.
those
I
those
bet.
pipes. So
Yeah.
So you
Do
know.
you work on the pipe construction? Are you also
I
involved
know.
in that?
I'm consulting. Because
Oh my wow!
because I want to make sure that we preserve the history of our Mushroom Kingdom.
obviously.
And
She works on all of the pipe planning, and I show up for the ribbon cutting.
yeah,
It's a great partnership, really.
That's right.
yeah, she's our PR lady.
Yeah,
yeah.
I cover public relations.
You're kind of like
And our
Henry
Triforce sorority.
Yeah, and
Oh, you have a
and our
Triforce sorority?
Triforce sorority.
Oh, that's cool.
Who else
Yeah.
is in the
Mhm.
Triforce sorority? I mean,
all the other princesses.
Zelda, obviously.
Zelda,
yeah, Zelda's
yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's part-
Mhm.
did she
What's
start?
Zelda
it?
like?
Yeah.
She's quiet.
She's like a ninja. I mean, yeah.
she's very.
Very quiet.
yeah.
We all used to live in this sorority house together, and you'd be like, just having a good night to yourself, and then all of a sudden, next to you on the couch, oh shit, Zelda! What are you even
Where
doing
have you
here?
been all night?
Oh my god!
That must have been kind of exciting to spend time with her. She's such a big deal. I mean, so are you, obviously, both of you.
Excuse
but
me.
Yeah.
both
Wait
of
a
you. I'm
minute.
saying, like,
I
must
mean,
be kind of fun.
it's a very exclusive sorority.
She seems like she's also very serious,
There's
right?
just 3 of you,
Yeah,
right?
she's not a
Exactly.
great
Yeah, she does
jokester.
not fuck around.
No.
She is Miss. She just.
But I gotta tell you, if a toad has done you wrong, Zelda is on your team.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah,
She's
Zelda is a great friend. Maybe not funny. Maybe not the
No.
life of the party.
She doesn't really bring a lot to the table, but she's very loyal.
She's a toad hater, though? She doesn't like-
Only when a toad does you wrong.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's
She's
there
big
to-
into like morality.
Right.
That's good. Okay.
Like morals and stuff.
Yeah, that stuff. yeah.
Do you have any like scoop on her and like Link? Do they? Because like everyone's waiting for them to like really.
They're the
From what I heard in the sorority house, they fuck all the time.
Okay.
I
Oh,
don't know.
wow.
You guys haven't heard the news?
No.
Tell us, Daisy. I mean,
Zelda and Link are the same. They're the same person.
what? That's not true.
Zelda cross-dresses as Link.
Oh.
So then what were we hearing in the sorority house? Probably all that quietness coming
It
out.
might have been.
It's probably like a Norman Bates situation.
It might have been a
where
toad.
Ah.
Two
It might-
personalities.
It might have been
in
a toad.
Yeah.
Oh.
Maybe she's pretending she hates them. Well, if this is true, this is groundbreaking as well.
You know, I guess we don't know enough about her.
Yeah, you guys should keep an eye out for her.
Yeah.
Maybe hire a couple shy
Well,
guys.
she's really quiet. It's hard to get out. It's hard to get her to be honest with us, but
Yep.
I did
Link's
see
not a
I
talker
did
either.
I
No.
did see her putting
Mm.
on her Link outfit the other day, and I was like, it's true. All the
You
rumors
just
are
saw-
true.
You just saw her put on her Link outfit and you didn't come and tell me?
Are you sure that's not just like a sex thing?
You
Where
saved it. It's because you knew we were coming on this podcast and you were like, I'm going to save it for then.
She's got breaking. She wanted to
I've
say
got a
that.
hot
Breaking
tip
news.
and I'm going to keep it to myself.
Breaking news.
Wow.
I'm just curious. Does this princess school have like a burn book where you like just talk about all
Oh,
the like, little
yeah,
characters?
definitely.
Not me. No,
She
I
does,
do
she's-
not.
No,
What
she,
did-
again, morality.
Right.
I love all of the women I am in this princess school with.
That's good.
They're all great and beautiful humans.
Are you?
Well, some of them are toads, right? And some of them are elves and elves.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, Peach, you're at the top. You're number one, I would imagine.
Yep,
So
that's me.
Do they all look up to you? I would imagine. I guess that's the case. Like Daisy, maybe you can be better. Like
Well, she is hovering, so we do have to look up to her.
Literally, they
You're
all look
you
up
are.
to me.
You're always hovering.
Yeah.
She
Are
is
you-
always. She makes it so that she's always above us, right? You know.
Yeah.
Isn't
Yeah.
it a little dangerous to hover all the time? Like, are you worried about like upskirt situations, like on the TMZ stuff like
No,
that?
I embrace it.
Oh, do you embrace it?
She's also wearing a lot of underwear.
There is a lot of-
underneath,
That's
There's a
so-
lot of underwear. There's a lot of fluff going on.
Petticoat.
But listen, you don't get kidnapped by just being powerful. You also have to show a little ankle.
Oh my gosh! Oh, yes, that's true.
Wow, I'm learning so much. Like,
And I will say it is the sexiest ankle.
Oh my
in
God.
all of
Oh,
Mushroom
so
Kingdom.
nice.
Ah, yeah.
Also, especially slender wrists. Beautiful.
They are.
They're so nice.
Everything
And
about
that
me is
neck?
slender.
Oh, I'm jealous of your neck.
I'm
every
sensing
day.
a little bit of like a crush, like a lady crush here.
Well, in college,
I just am a
women.
very supportive
I
friend.
think
you
she
think-
admires her. It looks like. Right? You
Yes.
admire
Right?
your princess.
Yes.
Hey, we're saying different things, I think.
I'm not ready to talk about this.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, can you talk about it a little bit?
My big mouth again.
Now, okay. Now this is the thing. Now you're trying to get married to be Queen Peach, right? I
Yeah,
guess
mhm.
Mario's kind of like whatever. He's
That
sort
is the ultimate goal. That is
Right.
the only goal a woman should ever have is to get married and become queen.
of, why not, right?
To a plumber.
Now, but right, of course.
I now pronounce you plumber and queen, right?
Yeah.
That's what they say.
that
in the
is
ceremony.
that
Now-
is how it goes.
Now, Daisy, though, you're a princess as well. If you, for some reason, before Peach got married, would you become the queen of the mushroom?
No,
Like, how would that
no,
work? I don't
no.
know.
She's
She's next in line no matter
she's
what.
You
going
have
to
to
be
kill
the-
me.
I
I mean, maybe I don't.
I-
don't tell her that.
I plan to. Well, we
not gonna
know
kill
my
me.
plans are right. We've talked about this.
What is it?
Sure.
You're gonna be my communications director for my prime minister of Mushroom Kingdom.
Yeah, absolutely.
Run.
That's
That's
cool.
my plan.
That's
So she's
cool.
gonna work for you while being queen.
No,
Not
no,
really
no.
work
She's
for
just
you.
gonna be again consulting.
Okay.
Oh, princess never really works.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
that's what I
No.
was.
It's like
But
a British monarchy. So like you'd be like the Margaret
It's like
Thatcher.
a hobby that I
Yes.
have.
I got it.
Put her
Running
peach spin on
communications.
everything.
Yes.
Yeah, I got you. Okay.
So-
So how would that structure work though as prime minister? Is it like British monarchy where you kind of suggest
Exactly.
things?
There's a
and then you-
parliament. She's the prime minister. I'm the monarchy. I sit in my room. I have tea. I wait for her. I hover when she comes in, and then we talk about foreign affairs.
Oh, so sometimes when you're alone, you're not hovering.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
I can't always hover. That
No.
sounds exhausting.
That would be silly. Yeah.
And by foreign affairs, you mean you tell me when you want me to summon Bowser and when to send him away.
Exactly.
Oh,
She'll
okay.
get us on the Bowser schedule.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll get it regulated by not ever having him come for her again
Oh,
because
so you're trying to stop
Wait,
that.
what?
yes,
I got you. Okay.
we need to get her. You know, you're gonna
gotta
do
have
great
Mario.
things, Princess
It
Peach.
seems like the kidnapping is kind of like an integral part of your relationship with Mario. You know, like
It
some,
is,
like how
but-
some couples fight and then they make up, kind of thing.
Well, you got to keep things fiery. We've been together for a long time.
30 or 40
For the
years.
last 30 or 40 years.
1984.
Exactly.
Right.
And anyone who's been, in a relationship for more than a decade, you got to keep things alive. And how better to keep things alive than to bring in a giant turtle
Yeah.
to take you
Couple
away?
kidnappings.
Yeah. And then go on an epic adventure to find the one you love. Come on.
Yeah, that's true.
That's fucking hot.
It is.
Yeah.
But wouldn't you want to go on that epic adventure
Yeah.
one day yourself?
I did the one time. It wasn't as good as you think.
Where'd you go?
I went to go rescue Mario.
Oh, that's right. Super Princess Peach.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was fine.
Not,
Nah.
wasn't
That's
your
what
thing.
reviewers said. They said it was fine.
It was fine. Yeah, I don't think anybody really enjoyed it as much as some of
In-
the other adventures,
in the new
including me.
in the new Mario Odyssey.
Yep.
Pete, your Mario finds you at different locations, just kind of on vacation, right? That was
Yeah.
that.
Mhm.
It was just kind of like something you were doing in your spare time.
It was a scavenger hunt for
Well-
her body.
Yeah. Oh, it was-
Yeah,
okay.
I helped plan that one.
Okay.
That one was
she
fun.
did. It was really fun.
That seemed fun.
Yeah. Also, just you got to go on a royal tour, so we kind of put those things together. We were like, I'll get kidnapped. We'll go on the royal tour. We were thinking PR.
Yep.
And then we made Mario chase us.
So it's
Chase me.
it's all planned. Does Mario know that it's all planned? Or?
Oh, he is so dumb.
He seems real dumb.
Yeah.
Mario's real dumb,
Yeah.
which is one of the things I love about him.
Obviously. Yeah. I guess he'll never find out.
But no, he just,
He smashed his head on bricks so many times.
He has so many concussions. I'm very concerned about it. Actually, I've been reading about CTE and then I forget about it, which is fine. But
I don't know how he hasn't
I don't know.
died yet.
Me
It's a
neither.
mystery to
Let's-
me.
What if one time something does happen to him? Like, what's Plan B? Is there is
Luigi,
Luigi the
yeah.
backup, or she's not into him though? Like, is there another person that?
Now there's a third
You got
Mario
your eye on
brother. I don't know. He was
Anthony.
on our show, Anthony Mario.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've met him or you know him at all.
I know Anthony.
Oh, you do?
yeah.
She knows all the
I
plumbers.
know all the plumbers.
He's a morbidly obese. He lives in Staten Island.
Yeah,
Uh,
he's,
Yeah.
he's just a plumber. He has no
Yeah.
powers. He doesn't go on the
Well, we'd have to talk about citizenship if he's living in Staten Island because I don't know if he could come over to the Mushroom Kingdom.
Probably not.
Oh, how does that work?
yet.
Do you guys give out visas for people to visit?
It's
Yeah,
just anyway-
sure, no. And
No one
it's
from
not that
Staten
hard to
Island's-
get in either.
Yeah, no one from Staten Island.
I was gonna say, it looks like there's a lot of work pipes around, so it seems really easy.
Yeah, it'd be
Is there one that we like? Could we come visit? Or can you tell us where
Absolutely,
some
we're
of the
very
work pipes
accepting.
are?
Come on
Oh,
in, we'll give you a
wow.
visa.
That'd be so amazing.
Yeah.
We do have a path to citizenship in Mushroom Kingdom.
Uh-huh.
Oh, to you?
Yes.
What's the path?
You apply for a job to be a plumber and you become one.
And you come get it.
That's it.
yeah.
Yes.
A lot of plumbers.
So if anyone's interested in killing Mario and becoming chief
Oh, we'd have to kill
plumber,
him?
Chief plumber.
then
is he
then
Chief Plumber? Is that his name? Chief.
Yes.
Like
Yeah.
That's his title.
Chief
That's his
plumber.
title. Mario Chief Plumber.
That's not
Yes.
bad.
Mm-hmm.
The chief.
You
I
also
mean,
get your
The
own
CP.
go-kart when you become a citizen.
Yeah,
That's
the
very
HPIC
helpful.
HPIC head plumber in charge.
this sounds so much better.
I see.
Yeah, you guys,
I love
you
it.
get your own go kart. She said.
Oh.
I don't know if
Why
I
would-
would be
why
able to
we
kill
here?
Mario though.
I wouldn't want to kill him. I would just work. I'd work as a plumber to hang out in the Mushroom Kingdom to live
But
there.
you have
I
a wife.
would say-
and-
Killing him means
It's
you
a-
get to marry me. I
Can
don't know if it might be a lot of
I
responsibility.
have a wife
you
and
know.
child. Can
Well, then, yeah, probably don't.
I won't kill.
What if next time you get kidnapped, I were to save you before Mario? Like, would that be?
Oh,
Olive is single.
Yeah.
does his status raise a bit? You know what I mean?
absolutely, I would say I'm sure.
I mean, you're certainly feeding into my fetish,
Yeah.
for being kidnapped and rescued.
Daisy really wants to get you married. It seems like.
I just want.
I think
I
she
just
just wants
You want the
to
best for
settle
your
down,
friends.
you
I just
know?
want the best for her.
Yeah.
I honestly wish she would stop these games and just.
Would you say they're
and
foolish games?
These foolish
That
games
we play?
Yeah. I would say foolish games. I would say I wish she just. I don't know. It breaks my heart every time when you think that you need to get kidnapped in order for Mario to notice you. And that's actually kind of true because he doesn't understand any other love language than saving.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Has he even like seen your boobs? I've never seen your boobs.
Nobody
But-
has, I don't think.
No, but like, you know, what if you've shown him that he keeps
Oh my God.
coming to rescue?
Yeah. What is it?
What
about,
is it about it?
That's.
I am curious too because you never even take off your gloves.
Yeah, I don't understand. and if all he wants out of you is to save you, then I don't think he's the right man for you.
Daisy, you gotta
my
stop
God.
holding
That
these
was-
interventions.
that was deep.
You gotta stop dragging me to places and trying to have an intervention.
I have a letter that I would
just-
like to read, actually.
Oh,
I mean, that made a lot of sense. So, I mean, what do you say to that?
Yeah, what?
She's been making this argument for years.
Yeah.
And every year, I just go get kidnapped again.
I
It's
know.
so much fun.
I-
You guys should try it.
I've never been
sometime.
kidnapped. Has anybody else been kidnapped?
No, I've never been kidnapped.
I can imagine Calvin. No, never.
No, not at all. I
It's
know
not a thing in the
right.
gay community, like kidnapping fetish or something?
There is definitely a thing in the gay community.
Here's what you do. Just run a practice run. There's
Well,
3 of you. Perfect amount for a kidnapping situation. One of you just steal the other one, and then the
Okay.
third one tries and goes to find them.
Oh, that's cool. Okay, so how about this, Brian? Since you like being protected, I'll kidnap you and I'll come save
I'd like
you.
to see you try.
See, I think with men it's a little bit different because we're
Well,
all
what
like have our machismo thing
what
going
about
on here.
what about
What?
wait? What?
Yeah, the Alec machismo that I see.
Ladies, I have plenty of machismo. Do not listen to this.
Peach, what if maybe for a change, you tried kidnapping somebody and you could.
Oh, have you ever thought of that?
You could kidnap him.
Yeah.
Why don't you
see if
kidnap
he
Calvin?
likes it, and then maybe you would like it.
Who's gonna come save him though? Are you gonna come save him?
Sure.
Oh my God, there's definitely feeling.
I've never been kidnapped
and
before.
if that would maybe give you a new purpose, then yeah.
Do I marry Calvin? Where's the married part happening?
Oh, that'll be a bit more difficult. I mean, I'm willing to do it.
You got to get your plumbing license. So,
Well, path to citizenship.
are you
yes.
ready to show your butt crack? all
No,
the
he's a
time?
kidnappee, so he's not. Is there?
It's
I'm just gonna
difficult.
come out and say it. Is there any chance that you two might get married to each other?
I'm open to.
Oh,
Is there gay marriage in the Mushroom Kingdom?
Here we go.
Yes, absolutely.
It's just called marriage,
There's
Calvin.
it's just called marriage. We have fucking
so old
toads.
school.
We don't that are citizens.
They have
We
lots
don't
of
worry
different
about any of that
orientations. They
kind
don't
of-
even.
Yeah, we're not.
I would say like
Not an
I would
issue.
say Zelda's more my type than you, but
that
but
hurts me
Cha-
deep down in
chatty,
my dress.
is that why?
yeah,
No.
I mean, you know, I
Strong
just-
silent type.
Yeah, I like yeah. There's a certain amount of
You know, we walked
masculinity
in
that she
here with
has
a
that
really
I'm
good
into.
friendship.
I still what?
I think feelings have been revealed here.
I can't.
Are you
I
upset? You're upset because I wouldn't want to marry you?
Yeah, a little bit, or at least rescue me.
I of course would rescue you.
Oh, all right, that's fine then. Actually,
You know, you're my greatest friend. If you were truly in danger, which I know is never the case with you
no,
and Bowser.
it's really never the case.
So
What
if
is-
you were
Never
truly
really
in
in danger.
danger,
Uh-huh.
I mean, like, I would come and save you. But with Bowser, no, I'm not. I mean,
Does he treat you well when he
Yeah, what do you
kidnaps
guys
you?
do?
he does.
Does he give you like
He is
food
so
and
nice to her.
like-
Okay, he has Netflix and Hulu and HBO Go.
He has paid Hulu.
Yes, so
Oh,
every
wow.
time on his pirate ship. So every time he kidnaps me, I'm like out in public. Oh no, don't take me! And then I sit down and I just binge watch because I never get to do that in the castle. So it's really nice.
Why not? What do you do in the castle?
Too busy.
I have things to do.
doesn't
I
seem like
wouldn't
it.
be in a public really. We do tours.
Okay.
We do I
Consulting?
have to practice my hovering. I have to get fit for all those dresses. There's also all of the
really-
garage work we do on
just
our
one-
many go karts.
It's the one dress, really, isn't it?
but she has to be fitted for everyone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's like Superman. I have a closet of the same
Is
dress.
your
Oh,
weight?
okay.
I don't know offense,
Well, it's all-
but is your
it's-
weight fluctuating a lot?
Yeah,
that you
well,
have
so
to?
that she has a dress for every day on her cycle, right? Like for
Yeah.
all her bloats.
Yeah, I change a lot. I change.
Yes.
Yeah.
She loves changing her
All
dress,
her
her
bloats.
same dress into the next same dress.
Yeah.
She loves it.
I just want to go back to something really quick. You mentioned go-kart mechanics.
Yeah, we're both qualified engineers. We build our own go-karts.
Yeah, you
Wow.
do it yourself.
Why
Wow.
are you guys so surprised? Are women in your world not qualified to be engineers?
Oh no, they're very much qualified. I'm just surprised because it sounds like a lot of time with the hovering and the everything.
And your princesses also.
Well, you know, when you're a princess and you have a lot of downtime, you also need a lot of hobbies.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I mean, if I
We
get
play
huge,
tennis.
I'm still doing the podcast. You know what I mean?
Thanks, Brian.
Once I
Yeah.
get famous,
Yeah.
I'll still do this.
How charitable.
and what are you gonna get famous for?
I don't
Just-
know.
Oh,
Hopefully the podcast.
asking the hard questions,
Hopefully it
Daisy.
I'm curious.
Yeah, no.
She
You know
turned
what?
it around
I
on
haven't,
us.
I haven't figured it out yet. Daisy with the hard questions.
Should we
I
play?
just want to know.
She's a bit of
I'm
a
very
ball buster.
supportive. I know a very good PR consultant if you
Do
need
they have
one.
Do they have stand up comedy in the Mushroom Kingdom? Maybe we can all go there. Be the first 3 comedians in the Mushroom Kingdom.
People don't have great sense of humor. in
Yeah, they don't
Mushroom
really
Kingdom.
speak
No.
English a lot. Most people, I
No.
think.
Oh, they just
Not
go,
even the
"Hey!"
Koopalings?
How is your
Hey!
vertical leap?
It's not good anymore.
Yeah,
You might not do well in the Mushroom Kingdom.
Used to be okay.
People, we most of the people, the way they enjoy themselves is through saving, jumping, or building things.
Right.
Those-
I could
Also,
build.
That's all of our. That's what we do for pleasure and
Climbing
entertainment.
to the top of a pole is another big thing. A
Yes.
flagpole, yeah.
Doing a
Or
handstand, then
vine.
just jumping off.
I know there's
right.
a lot
Yeah.
of board games that you guys do as well. Like it's a lot of Mario
Oh, we
Party.
love
Yeah.
board games.
Yes, we do like
Oh,
board games.
Man.
We like to raise Yoshis.
Oh,
As a
those
hobby.
fucking little guys are so cute.
They are really
They're
cute.
really
Is
cute.
that cruel? Or do they enjoy it?
I mean, you
Being
guys-
raised,
No.
existing.
I thought you said racing.
No,
I said
raising.
raising. I'm
No,
sorry.
they have saddles. They
I thought
enjoy.
they no,
They're like horses.
Yeah, they're like horses.
No, no racing and
feed them
Yoshi fighting is
apples.
outlawed in Mushroom
We
Kingdom.
definitely don't
Good.
fight our
No,
Yoshis.
good.
What?
Good. No, I heard. I misheard.
Definitely not for sport. I mean, they fight. They
For
Sometimes
money?
they fight. They're very, frisky little
They're
animals.
dinosaurs.
So yeah,
Yeah.
they're dinosaurs. They get jealous and stuff.
Oh no, we don't.
I got you. Okay.
We
don't.
love our Yoshis.
Good. We love Yoshi. I mean, who doesn't love a good Yoshi?
Mm-hmm.
Any last? We gotta wrap it up soon. Do you guys have anything else you want to tell our fans in the
Oh
world?
goodness.
anything?
I guess just
Anything to all the little girls out there who look up to you?
get married, get
No,
attention,
no.
get
Believe in
attention,
yourself.
Work on your twirl.
You could do
so
both,
you can
right?
Hover.
You could do both, but you know what? Imagine you never would be kidnapped again, right?
No,
What
that
would
sounds terrible.
what
Sounds
would you
like
want
the
to do
worst
with your life?
To live.
What would you want to do with your life?
Are you
Ask
asking
yourself
me or
that.
asking the little girls?
I'm always asking you that. I'm also asking the little girls to envision what they would want for their life if they couldn't get kidnapped or saved by a plumber again.
Little girls, tweet at us. Let us know what you want to do with
Yes.
your life.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's lots of little girls listening
Don't
to this,
tweet
right?
at little girls.
No,
Yeah.
no, have the little girls
Yeah.
you tweet at
Tweet
us.
at-
Yes.
Yeah.
Interesting. So,
Do you guys have the FBI here? This might be a problem.
We don't.
we do. Well, we do have the FBI here.
not here in the studio.
No.
But,
In your world.
do you guys want to play a quick game with us before you head out?
Love
let's
it.
play a-
let's
we
do it.
love games.
Let's play a game of Wed Bet Dead,
Wed, Bet,
everybody!
Dead.
Yay!
Woo!
So Wed Bet Dead, ladies, if you don't know how it works, we give you 3 characters from video games. You're going
Okay.
to tell us who you want to wed, who you want to bed, and who you want dead.
And I will show you the
Ooh.
characters.
We'll show you in case
Perfect.
you don't know who they are. Two are very well known. I think one I have no idea who it is.
Are they in our universe?
No, they're not this time.
Okay. All right. Yeah, you will have to give us a little bit of a background.
It's very random. Beep, boop,
Okay.
boop, boop, boop. Random number generator.
Oh, I can also let you know how willing they would be to rescue you, if that's helpful.
That's
Yes.
There you go.
very important to me.
Okay. So this
Because
first
she's not
one-
going to get married unless they're going to rescue her.
Yeah. First one we may have had in the past. It's Katana from Mortal Kombat. She was the blue. She's a princess as well, right?
Okay.
She's like a ninja. She throws
Alright.
deadly fans at you. There's Katana. She's dressed in
okay.
blue.
All right.
Yeah, she's actually
She's
awesome.
actually a princess, right?
Yes, I just said that.
She's also, yeah.
She's a prince. She's Shao Kahn's daughter. right?
Okay.
Got it.
So she's a badass. She's a very capable.
Is she in
fighter.
she's not in your school, obviously. You're,
Have
She
you seen
doesn't
her
look
around?
familiar.
She's also 10,000 years old, actually.
Yeah.
Which just in case, but she still
We're
looks
young and fresh.
still looks good for
so-
10,000.
I mean, we also have that same immortal thing.
Yeah.
I was
You
saying,
know?
you guys are 40 and you don't look a day over
Thank
10.
you.
No, I
Whoa,
know.
easy, Calvin.
I wish Mario looked
over 10,
a
you
little
sick
more on
monster.
our. Mario needs to look a little older. I mean, a
Yeah.
little less old.
Yeah,
Little
he's
less
getting
old?
there.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
he's
Is
too
he
old.
dyeing his mustache?
Yeah, he's,
Yeah, just for mending his mustache. Yeah, absolutely.
Just for me. So this next one is X Death. Who is this?
Who is
Calvin?
X Death?
X Death. As a tree, not a human, you specify.
Yes, because he is an evil tree.
He's an evil tree.
Ooh, wow.
I don't know if you're into that kind of thing.
Would he kidnap her?
Definitely. He's
Okay.
definitely a kidnapper.
Yeah,
Okay.
evil. His name is X Death.
Yes,
Mhm.
he's
I mean-
the final boss of Final Fantasy VII. Oh, and he also has an armor form if you like armor.
So
Wow.
there you go.
So,
So,
so he can be an armor or a tree.
He's got a lot of
Okay.
stuff going on there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of ornaments.
It's very similar to Bowser's aesthetic,
He
but
does
scary, but
quite
scarier.
look a lot like Bowser.
But scarier.
But a little,
badass.
Okay, all right.
definitely a huge
all right.
badass. And this
Yes.
last one, another
Yes.
fighter from Street Fighter, Sagat. Sagat is a
Oh.
real tall, bald guy with a giant scar in his chest. He's got an eye patch, if you're into that.
Ooh,
He,
could be.
He's from Thailand, if you care about his
Thailand.
race.
Sure.
Wow.
Shoots fireballs. I think he would kidnap as well. I
He
feel
used
like he
to.
would.
He used to. He turned a new leaf. Now he's not a
he looks
kidnapper
Right,
very
but
anymore.
powerful.
yeah, he's very strong. He was one of my favorite characters in the
He was great.
Yeah.
He
so
used to kidnap. Now he's like a better person. He, therapy, etc.
Don't hold that against him.
Wow,
Mhm.
that
But-
is nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who wants to go first? Peach or Daisy? Wed, Bed, Dead. Katana, X Death, or Sagat?
Well, I would.
Daisy's going.
Yeah.
I would say X Death dead
Oh, how come?
because he's in his name and
He's an evil
and,
tree.
You know,
yeah.
and I'm not into.
Trees.
You're into mushrooms, though.
Yeah,
not
I'm
trees.
into like smaller creatures.
Yeah,
Yeah, this would
okay,
hurt.
okay.
And I want to just have fun. I don't want to play games and for it to be weird.
He doesn't seem.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
fun guy. Fun
I-
guy, Toad, huh?
Ah, that was good.
I would probably bed Sagat.
Okay. How come?
You
Is
know, because I believe in a redemption story, but I also don't want. I don't want anything complicated.
Right.
In a long term.
He only has one eye as well.
Yeah, if he's, I'm really happy that he's rehabilitated his life and gotten on the straight and narrow. But
course.
I'm not interested in
He's-
saving someone emotionally.
He's also very tall and slender, the opposite of what you guys are used to.
Yeah.
You know, so that might be a
Um,
different change.
So I would marry Katana because I think that we could rule the world together.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Fun.
You know?
Fun.
Two
Like
princesses
Beyonce.
together.
Two
would say,
princesses,
girls.
One cup.
Yeah.
Girls.
Well, I'm
They
gonna
run
go.
this mother. Girls.
Girls.
I'm gonna go the complete opposite
Oh,
of you,
Peach.
but
Oh.
somehow
Let's
also
do it.
stay with my brand.
Right. Right.
I would dead the princess because I don't need another princess all up in my business.
Okay.
Careful, Daisy.
So sorry, Katana, but you gotta go. I've
Yeah.
got the glory here.
She has recently
Um,
suggested a moratorium on letting anyone into the Triforce sorority ever
Really?
again.
Yeah, we don't need any more friggin' princesses.
Is Katana immortal, Calvin?
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah.
Kind of. Right? She's 10,000, so I was.
I mean, I assume, yeah. I think, after the first 5,000, they just let you go.
yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
So
She's
So
dead.
she's a no, big X there. And then I think I would bed X Death.
Ooh.
Oh, the
I mean,
tree.
evil tree, lots of limbs, plenty of places to hide if you're getting kidnapped, right?
Okay.
Oh, that's true.
He seems like a really good time, like a party, which I usually like in my men that take me away.
That's what she's used to, yeah.
Yeah, I know it feels so repetitive, but I've got a thing that works.
He seems like a real villain, though. Bowser's not really like a real villain. You know what I mean? Like, in a way.
Yeah,
so
Bowser
just
has
be
a
careful.
soft
that's all.
side,
That's all I'm
you
saying. Just
know.
be careful.
Oh, well, you don't think I've had my rows with a real villain before?
Oh, who?
What other villains have
What
you
other
been
villains?
kidnapped by?
Ganon?
Sure.
Really? From Hyrule?
Yeah.
Isn't that kind of like stepping on Zelda's toes a little bit?
Well,
Like,
Zelda's
How did Zelda take it, or was she just quiet as
She
usual?
was just quiet about it. Yeah, she pretty much she's got a secret to keep, I think. So she doesn't want to
Okay.
get in the way of it.
kind of like kidnap cheating.
Yeah.
She just I mean, she
Well,
played the soundtrack
the
for
idea
that
of
for that
kidnap
for
cheating
that for that fantasy for you, right?
She
just
did,
she just
yeah.
was on the side.
Yeah.
She was pretty
Um,
supportive, actually.
Yeah. And then what was the third
You're gonna
one?
have to Sagat.
Oh yeah, that's why he seems a bit, particularly in that photo you just showed me. He seems very heroic.
Yeah.
So of course that's gonna be the one that I marry because
He's not a plumber though.
Well, that can change. You know, you don't know.
He already said that he's rehabbed.
That's-
I mean,
yeah.
in
there's
this
he's
photo you showed me, he's punching rocks. I feel like
That's,
He
no,
is
that's
it's already fitting in.
that's your
in the
brand.
way-
That's your
yeah,
brand.
What
Exactly.
if going from a world warrior champion to a plumber would be how he'd take that?
Why
though,
you guys
but-
keep talking about plumbers like they're bad things in our world?
They're not bad. They're
very,
just kinda
very
like, you're a
resourceful.
plumber.
in our world, they're not very high status.
Yeah, that's
You can usually see their butt cracks, which
a
is
lot.
not good.
Yeah, but don't they have like great benefits and make tons of money
Probably.
and have like a guaranteed recession-proof job?
Yes, they
Yeah.
do. You're very
Yeah.
practical.
Wow,
Yeah, it's a really
that's what Mushroom Kingdom's about.
That's what
Yeah,
we're all
we are the
about.
opposite of this in this
We
stupid
accept
world.
Universal
everyone,
health
we
care,
like skills,
passive
we like-
citizenship,
Yeah.
freedom
Wow.
of choice.
We
You
like
heard it here
to-
first, folks. Everyone emigrates to the Mushroom
I mean,
Kingdom.
I'm going. If I
Find a war pipe now.
tell us where the pipes are, and I'm going. I think it'd be amazing. It sounds great.
Well, that's the problem with getting in. It's not once you get there, you get a visa. It's how you get there.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
gotta find it. I have to go on top
Yeah.
of roofs or something and
Mm.
find it.
That's what you
A
think.
vine.
Gotta break some bricks with your head.
Yeah, I'm not into that.
Do you want to go next?
I'll go next, sure. So Katana X Death Sagat. Now here's, I don't know. I mean, I think me too. I can't see me having any fun with X Death. He just seems it's too big and pointy and mean. I think I'm gonna have to dead him. He just doesn't seem.
He's always a tree.
Again,
He's a tree or a suit of armor, so you can play with the armor.
That's a big plus.
Can I wear the armor? Can I get inside that?
What
What am I gonna do with the fucking
You'd have to
armor?
ask him.
What am I gonna do with the
really.
armor?
is he soft on the inside?
I don't think so.
No, probably not.
I
No.
think it's all just wood.
All well.
Yeah, I'm gonna kill him. This is where it's tricky a little bit because, sure, I'd like to spend a night with Katana, but I don't know if I want to marry Sagat either. So I'm kind of torn what I should do here. You know what I think I might do? I might have had Sagat in the past too, but I think I'm gonna have to bed Sagat in this scenario. We're both very tall. It might be interesting to bed someone
It
my
might be, yeah.
size.
Is that how tall people sex works?
Yes, we're gonna see if everything fits and lines up nice.
You guys are both bald. If
Yeah,
we're both
you
bald, yeah.
You know,
You want me to
Makes-
have to bend down?
right?
To
Makes
kiss
shower
him.
sex kind of difficult though.
The what?
Shower sex?
Yeah, we have to get like a really big shower.
Yeah.
We have to figure that out somehow. Well, he's strong. He can,
Outdoors.
It's basically like the only option is like a swimming pool.
Like a rain shower. You get a rain shower.
Okay.
Yeah, outside shower.
Yeah,
Yeah.
do an outdoor shower sex.
Yes.
That'd be really romantic.
perfect.
Like
well,
moonlight.
well, first of all, we're yeah. You
On
know,
a beach in Thailand? Come on.
Oh, you know what?
Oh, yeah.
This is gonna be great. I'm actually
my
pretty excited now.
God.
I think he's actually probably very sensitive.
Right in front
I'm
of
gonna yeah. I'm
a
gonna
giant Buddha statue.
I'm gonna call him after this and see. And I'm gonna.
It's your finger along his scar. It's like, ooh, I love this.
Oh, that's kind of gross. I don't know if I
Yeah.
do that. That's kind of gross.
Yeah,
It's a gigantic
I agree.
scar.
Yeah, but like damage is kind of sexy.
Put some Neosporin in that thing, Sagat. Come on.
Oh, I mean, it's kind of healed now.
Healed, bro. Come on.
every time Ryu punches it, it opens up again.
Well, but just keloid's over. But it's over his heart. That's where his heart
Yeah.
is.
All right. Let me deal
It's
with
a
where
sign.
it's
It's
over.
a sign of where he's come.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
how far he's come. The moment with you.
I'm not-
to
I'm-
share. To share
can
that
bang with
beautiful
his shirt
moment
on,
with
it's not
you.
that-
I'm not
Also,
gonna.
it'll be easy to leave him because he
No,
understands
don't bang with the
pain.
shirt on.
That's true. That's a good idea. Bang him once and leave him, and he'll be like, "I'm used to this."
I'm used
Yeah.
to it. Yeah.
All right. That means, hey, I'm wedding Katana because I get to. Now, would I become king of the underworld of the
Is
Netherrealm?
she a princess? I
She's a
think that makes you a
princess.
princess.
Prince. You'd become prince.
I'd be a prince.
But Shao Kahn's immortal as well, so you're never going to be king.
Oh
Yeah.
shoot, you're right.
And
Let's-
Shao Kahn's like hella evil, so
yeah,
I
he's,
don't know.
yeah, I don't want him as a father-in-law.
Yeah, that's a tough father-in-law,
I
man.
just realized. See, that's why this game is so amazing, and it really makes you think. I'm still gonna do it just because
Yeah.
she's kind of badass, so it would be fun to have.
What do you
her around,
think?
I think.
But what do you think? Maybe you would be her dad would be less intimidated if I married her because I'm also just a little princess.
Oh, that's true. He might be.
He's got to be a homophobe, though, right? He's pretty
Probably he's
evil.
a big,
Oh,
Hey, not all evil people are
definitely, yeah.
homophobes.
he's a
Okay.
big bro.
Yeah,
Dickhead.
but also
There are
like,
gay
but also
assholes out
big
there.
bro. Yeah, and also bros are into lesbians.
To women, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's that.
So
he probably think I'm like a big weenie or something. He'd be like, oh,
I mean, you
married
are a
my
princess,
daughter?
so maybe it would make sense for you to marry another princess.
You have
like-
that status, so he'd
Yeah.
be okay with it. Me,
Yeah.
I'm just some dude.
I'm offering another kingdom for him to rule.
oh shit.
Well, you don't have a kingdom, though, right?
No, I don't. But I'm important.
You are. You're very, very
It's very
important.
important.
You do have a
I'm gonna
tiara.
be prime minister of.
That's right.
Prime minister.
You're prime minister of
Mushroom
Mushroom
Kingdom.
Kingdom.
one
I
day.
forgot about that.
All right.
Forgot about that.
Those are my choices. So
Okay.
there we go. So who wants to go next?
X-Death is a tough one. So he can change to a suit of armor
It's a suit of armor or a tree.
or a tree.
Such a weird power to have.
Yeah, it's tough. Okay, I'm gonna.
Can he move as a tree?
He just sits still the whole time.
No, I don't want to delay the answer. I'm just curious.
No, I'm curious too, actually,
Yeah, because you
well-
can't go anywhere with him. If
We'll
he's just a
research.
tree.
Yeah.
because I don't know if he's like one of those trees that's like an Evil Dead tree or like like a walking tree.
Yeah.
Like Lord of the Rings.
I would
Yeah,
let.
is he a Lord of the Rings type tree?
Is he like an ant? I don't know. Let's see.
Is he the most boring part of Lord of the Rings? Is that what you're saying?
How dare you, sir?
That
How
was the
dare
worst
you.
part. That
Really,
hour.
you didn't like the end scene?
I love those movies. It was just boring until he started killing stuff and like trashing. But the walking along, whatever.
Yeah, that was the part when he was all like,
It just
no,
took
and you
too
saw
long.
like they killed all his like
that-
brothers and
right then it
sisters in
started
the
being
forest.
okay.
Do you not like nature?
Yeah,
He doesn't like nature.
I love nature.
You like it?
Yeah,
All right.
but this
Well,
is like this is
but
like,
you're not a dendrophiliac.
This is like Eve. I don't know what that is.
That finishing school is very good.
So
All right, come on, I'll make you.
I
Try.
think I'm
Last
gonna-
week you were
I'm gonna
stalling too.
bed.
Also,
I'm gonna bed Kitana because marrying her would be tough because of Shao Kahn,
Okay.
Mm,
and he's a terrible father-in-law, and I feel like I wouldn't like that situation.
Mm-hmm.
I want to get along with all my family,
mm.
so I'll spend one night with her. You
Okay.
know.
Lucky
Mhm.
her.
Yeah, lucky her. I mean, she's trapped in Underworld. I'm gonna bring her to
Mhm.
Astoria for a night.
Mhm.
what are
You
you gonna
know?
do? Where are you
I
gonna
have a
take her?
found mattress, so I don't know. She's probably
Where are
used
you gonna
to.
take her?
Probably one of
I
his
probably
comedy
take her
shows.
to Sparrow. They have really good vegetarian food.
Sabaros.
Yeah, I'll take her to Sabaros and then Sparrow.
True,
Uh,
true,
she
true
doesn't-
New York pizza. That's
You know,
where
we'll
I put-
walk
we're-
by the water.
We're gonna go to Sabaros on our
Yeah.
way out of here.
Yeah.
Well, you don't have to like wine and dine her. It's like
Come on, yeah, of course I'm gonna
it's
wine and
official.
dine.
You
You're gonna.
should.
You're gonna. I know you should, but you're gonna bet. It's like that's part
She
of the
has
rules.
to go back to her miserable family. I think. Sure.
I
at
don't
least
want her
one
to
nice
feel like it's a
evening.
transaction.
Would
I want
you-
her to
Right?
feel.
Would you use this?
Yeah.
Oh, now 47 episodes in, you finally are gonna see it her way.
I mean, she's a princess. She's a princess. You have to you have to
That's
give her
right.
the full treatment.
Okay,
You know
okay.
what I
That's
mean?
absolutely right.
Yeah.
That's what I keep telling Peach.
Are you gonna use the fans at all? Her.
I will. I will probably because I sweat a lot. So I'll probably have her fan me
Ah.
or fan myself with her fans.
Okay. Interesting.
So we'll do that.
By the way, so the upper part, it looks like that moves because his torso and head are a thing, but the bottom is tree.
Yeah.
So he
weird.
doesn't move.
I'm gonna have to kill X-Death. I'm sorry. I
Chop
don't.
him up.
I don't need a stationary tree just staring at me and moving like only the top part around. That's pretty
But his
creepy.
hands, he can get handsy.
I don't want to get scratched up by a bunch of branches.
Yeah,
That's
it wouldn't
not-
be
come on,
fun.
that's
Ask
not-
him to grow some leaves, and then
Well,
Hey.
you know what? You know, I don't know if you've ever noticed this. This is something I've noticed about trees.
Okay. What have you noticed about trees?
You know, like when you chop off a branch,
Uh huh.
they kind of have tree ginas.
Okay.
Treginas?
Yeah.
Yes.
So like, you know, maybe it wouldn't be so bad.
I'm not looking for it wouldn't be so bad when I'm spending a night with somebody. I mean, I'll settle for it wouldn't be so bad.
We'll see.
I have in the
We'll
past.
see
but,
if Calvin falls for it.
and then I'm going to marry Sagat. You know what I mean? He's
Yeah.
a second in command to a dictator, or he was.
Yeah,
So he's got money, right, Calvin?
yeah, he's money.
He's got money. He travels the world fighting people. I'll be the ringside husband, wife, or whatever.
Okay.
You know, it'll be a good life.
All right.
I like that.
Oh, I
Ringside
do like
husband.
that.
Also, I
Very
love your plaintive
supportive.
clapping.
Yeah.
It was very polite. I would, yeah. So I'm gonna have to kill X-Death.
Make it weird, Calvin. Come on, man. No.
No, with the tree. I'm sorry. It's stationary.
What
It's
did you
weird.
do? You
I think I bet him.
you bet
Yeah,
him,
you
right?
bet
him.
He would be good at
Wouldn't
sounding.
it?
Oh God.
Oh, jeez. Yeah.
Yeah, sounding's not a thing that I am doing.
Wait, what?
You just take like a little tree branch in your pee hole. Don't worry
Yeah.
about it. You don't.
Oh.
Yeah, that's something that Calvin's into.
You don't have to use
Wait,
a tree
is there
branch.
other terms for that?
Probably.
Sounding's what I've heard. I think there might be another term. For
Okay.
it.
I just call it
Okay.
yikes. that's what I call it.
Oh God, I wish I was visual. Yeah, so X-Death, I'm sorry, you gotta go.
Yep.
I would. See, this is difficult because both have advantages and disadvantages.
True.
Katana and Sagat.
Yes.
And I just don't know. Because, like, I mean, I would love to be with a princess. I think that'd be really great. And, like,
Yeah,
you know,
it's
having
amazing. It's the best thing you've ever experienced.
It's great.
That'd be great, right? You know,
Yeah.
administrator of a realm. That's really
Yeah.
wonderful.
We're really great.
And, I mean, yeah, fans are fun. They're very multi-purpose. You know, she gets to travel. I wonder if hopefully marrying her makes me just as mortal as she is. That would be great.
Yeah. Good luck with
Yeah.
that.
What kind of life do you see for yourself?
he's
in the
kind of a
future?
piece
It's in the
Shit.
prenup. You don't get the immortality.
We'll have to change the Outworld rules.
We got to wrap it up, Calvin. Come
Okay,
on.
so no,
Let
you
us
know,
hear it.
I will marry no. Yeah, I'm gonna marry Katana.
Nice.
I think that'd be really great, and I'm gonna bet Sagat because Sagat's changed, but he's still got like a danger scar to him, and I like that.
like
you
a
know,
danger scar.
I like a little danger scar. I've never had sex with someone with an eye patch before, so that's a whole different thing.
Yeah.
Depth perception, you know, like
You can just put an eye patch on anybody. Doesn't matter.
that's not the
You've
same.
never fucked a pirate.
I mean, that's my 2018 goal, but
There's not many in Brooklyn. Yeah.
no, everyone doesn't have scurvy here. It's
Yeah.
really hard.
Oh.
I know.
Princesses, Prince Eye. What do you call
Sure,
it?
Prince Eye.
Prince
Yeah,
Eye.
Prince
This
Eye.
this has been amazing. Thank
But
you.
the feminine with an AE.
Of course. Yeah, this has been so much fun. Thank you so much for coming
Sit up.
today.
You're welcome.
I mean, this has been great.
Is there anything you want to plug?
Yeah.
Like, are you guys working on projects?
Don't say
like,
plug in front of Daisy. She
Yeah,
already-
sorry. Anything
Yeah,
you want to promote?
Um,
Any princess projects coming up?
yes.
Princess Diaries.
Princess Diaries. Yes, we're making into a movie. It's never been done before, but it'll be about our day-to-day lives.
We are both making appearances in the next Fast
the next
Kart movie.
Fast and the Furious go-kart
Oh, they're
movie.
carts. That's right.
We're
That's
gonna-
awesome.
Well, Daisy has it in with the Toad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he got us a guest appearance on there. We're pretty excited.
Too fast, too carty.
Yes.
I tried to convince them to make the whole movie around me getting kidnapped, but they just weren't having
Maybe
it.
next one.
Yeah, they could rescue you. Yeah.
There'll be plenty more.
There's
And
a
that's-
submarine
Do you
apparently
love the movie
involved.
Do you love the
Oh.
movie Taken?
Oh my, yes.
That's like-
I fall asleep to it every night.
It's like porn to her.
We got to go. Princesses, thank you so much for joining us. Everybody else, thanks for
you.
listening. Please like us, rate us, subscribe, tweet us, all that fun stuff. And
Yeah, follow us, iTunes. Mahalo.
Yes.
Oh, this is not Al Grove's podcast. Thanks, everybody.
Good day.
Bye.
Once again, thank you so much to our special guests, Peach and Daisy. Peach was played by Kate Moldenhauer, and Daisy was played by Meredith Nine. You can hear their podcasts. They both run several very wonderful, very engaging podcasts. Please check them out at morebanana.com. It's morebanana.com, spelled exactly like it sounds. MOREBANANA. And and .com. There you go. I was going to make a Gwen Stefani joke. Done.
Yes. All right.